I just can't. And now, where the fuck were you when you found out moment? Xbox have announced that they will be purchasing Activision Blizzard. Activision freaking Blizzard, the people behind Starcraft, Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and of course, Call of Duty will soon be the next members of the Xbox family in a deal which will cost Microsoft around $70 billion. Yes, $70 billion. So here was I, wee Gavlar88, at work just minding his own business, keeping myself to myself as I do, and I decided why not take a little look on Twitter as I do from time to time, only to see that the internet was on fire with the news that Big Philly Spencer had once again decided to whip out his massive, throbbing wallet, throw it on the table, and purchase Activision Blizzard. And initially I didn't believe it. I mean, I've seen these kind of mock-ups before. I've seen the mock-ups of Xbox buying EA, Xbox buying Sega, Xbox buying Rockstar. So as I said initially, I thought it wasn't real. But when I found out it was real, we've seen Xbox make a similar move to this before with the purchase just over a year ago of Bethesda for $7 billion. $7 billion, which now just looks like chump change. And with so much to pore over, so much to ponder, what does this mean for Activision games going forward? What does this mean for Call of Duty going forward? What does this mean for Call of Duty on PlayStation? Let's talk about it. What's up YouTube? My name's Gabler88 and I'm back yet again with another brand new video, and in this video and every other video on the channel we talk about Xbox and Xbox related things, just like Activision Blizzard and Xbox getting married. Yes, and to break the news, Xbox took to Twitter, as they usually do on occasions like this, to state that this is a historic moment. We are excited to announce that the world-renowned franchises and talented people at Activision Blizzard will be joining Team Xbox. They further went on to say that as a team, they are on a mission to extend the joy and community that gaming brings to everyone on the planet. We all know that gaming is the most vibrant and dynamic form of entertainment worldwide, and we've experienced the power of social connection and friendship that gaming makes possible. As we pursue that mission, it is incredibly exciting to announce that Microsoft has agreed to acquire Activision Blizzard. Then they went on to mention some of the teams and studios that will be joining the Xbox family, such as Beanox, Demonware, Digital Legends, Hyman Studios, Infinity Ward, King, Major League Gaming, Radical Entertainment, Raven Software, Sledgehammer, Toys for Bob, Treyarch, and every other team across Activision Blizzard. Now, of course, this deal will take some time to complete. We'll probably be waiting till some point next year to see it 100% concluded. But what does this mean for Xbox when it's all said and done? Well, firstly, this further bolsters the roster of studios Xbox can call their own. Studios making games for Xbox, making games for PC, and Xbox Game Pass. In fact, it brings the number of Xbox game studios to 30, which is crazy when you consider that almost halfway through the Xbox One generation, they had barely a handful. They were lambasted for having so little studios. Next, we have to talk about the IP which Xbox can now call their own. Call of Duty, the undoubted leader when it comes to FPS, the annualized juggernaut, which despite some struggles finds a way to continue to be the highest selling game every damn year. And with the massively popular Warzone, they now have the free-to-play Battle Pass driven title they have searched for. People have talked about Xbox needing a Battle Royale, they need a Battle Royale in Halo, but with Warzone, they have it. They have one of the biggest ones. The highly rated and much loved hero shooter, Overwatch, is now Xbox's. Diablo, the legendary dungeon crawler, Xbox's. The massive mobile hit Candy Crush, now Xbox owned. Starcraft, World of Warcraft. And hey, if you're sitting there and thinking, yeah, I know Gab, that sounds pretty cool, but other than Call of Duty, I'm really not into much more of that IP. How about you try this on for size? How about Tony Hawk? You like Tony Hawk? Xbox's. Guitar Hero? Do you like Guitar Hero? Xbox's. Crash Bandicoot? Xbox's. Spyro the Dragon? Come on. Xbox's. Grand Theft Auto? Xbox's. Well, okay, they don't have Grand Theft Auto. Well, yeah, anyway. But you get the point. The library of IP and characters which now call the Xbox platform their home is incredible. And that really must be the main takeaway which Xbox gamers like us can have from this. We can expect to see future installments from much-loved franchises on Xbox, and most likely, day one Game Pass. Now, fellow Xbox gamers, if you are enjoying this video, I would really appreciate if you guys would consider hitting that like button, as it really does help get this video out to more people. And if this is your first time here, or even if it isn't, always consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Come on, bro. Now we come to the real elephant in the room. What will happen with future Activision Blizzard games going forward on other consoles, and most prominently on PlayStation? Well, we had exactly the same elephant-shaped question last year when everybody said, of course, Bethesda games would still be on PlayStation. How could they not be? Xbox would just be throwing money away. And as I said at the time, you do not spend $7 billion on something just to let everybody else play with it. And I feel this situation is pretty similar, but of course let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I feel you don't spend $70 billion on something and let everybody else play with it. On conclusion of the Bethesda deal, Phil Spencer was at pains to say that games with a legacy on other platforms would still be playable there, but games going forward would be playable on Xbox, PC, and platforms that call Xbox Game Pass home. Now, to me, this is what I would expect to see with the majority of future Activision Bethesda titles. The next Diablo, Xbox and PC. The next Tony Hawk, again, similarly, Xbox and PC, just as we have seen with the Bethesda deal. But when it comes to games like Call of Duty Warzone and Overwatch, I'd expect them to continue being supported on PlayStation. Especially with Warzone, for example, it makes so much money and there's so much time invested from other gamers in that title. I can't imagine it ever leaving the service. But let's stop beating around the bush. Let's get to the big one. Let's get to the real question. What about Call of Duty? Will Call of Duty still be releasing on PlayStation? Will Call of Duty be an Xbox exclusive? Guys, I don't really know what to say. I don't 100% know. I'm not 100% sure. But if you ask me right now, I might prove to be wrong, and I will take the L. I'll own it. If I'm wrong, I'll take the L and I will own it. But I feel once this deal is 100% concluded, it's all said and done, all finished, future mainline Call of Duty titles will release on Xbox and PC exclusively. Sounds pretty crazy, huh? Now this is of course still a wee while away. As I said, we will need to wait till next year to find out definitively the answer to this. But either way, I have good news for you Game Pass subscribers. As with every other Xbox Game Studio title, future Activision games will be in day one on Game Pass. So at the very least, even if these games do stay multi-platform, games like Call of Duty, they will be day one Game Pass. Although I got to say, I still find it pretty crazy that we're still yet to see a major price hike for Game Pass. They've added first-party titles day one on the service, EA Play, more games that you can shake a very large stick at, Bethesda games, and now when this is done, Activision Blizzard. I mean, we should probably expect a price hike, but hopefully not for a while. Game Pass is still definitely in growth mode. They have just hit 25 million subscribers. And while that is crazy impressive, it's still probably not quite at that point where it is massively profitable, especially when you spend $70 billion buying a publisher. I'm sure you've seen the narrative that this is becoming a bit of a monopoly, that Xbox shouldn't be allowed to just go out and purchase the way they have been. And don't get me wrong, I do believe that organic growth is obviously an amazing way to go. I can't wait to see what the coalition has in store for us, what the initiative has in store for us, what Playground Games and other Xbox studios have in store for us. But it is a little strange that the same people that were bemoaning Xbox's lack of investment in gaming, their lack of seriousness in the area, it's them same people that have a problem with the way Xbox are running things right now. One of the main things I've noticed about this deal, what this says to me, that Xbox undoubtedly are incredibly serious about gaming. This is Microsoft's largest acquisition ever on a gaming publisher. This isn't LinkedIn, this isn't anything else that Microsoft have bought. They are serious about gaming, and it's awesome to see. On comparing the Bethesda deal to this one, I'd have to say that the Bethesda deal felt more for the gamers, more for the hardcore, be that the Fallout and Elder Scrolls RPGs, or the Wolfenstein and Doom shooters, while this seems to be more for the casuals. the Call of Duty horde that buy Call of Duty every single year, the mobile Candy Crush gamers, the MMO Warcraft players. There is so much more to this deal than just games. Activision Blizzard has its hooks in entertainment and also in esports with Major League Gaming. And I can't wait to learn more about this merger in the coming months. When it comes to the Bethesda deal and what it means for us gamers, I actually have a video which I'll link up for you here if you want to check out, if you want a little bit more me time. But anyway guys, that's the video, and until the next time, I'll catch us.